So you got rejected. Congratulations. It's actually a very good thing, and it's an easy thing to go through. I can go through it, you can go through it as well. We can go through it together. Hi, I'm Elsa. I am a clinical psychologist. I am a yoga teacher and a meditation teacher, and just a girl living her best life. A girl who spent several years being chronically clinically depressed, not living, not dating, not even having friends. And so now I'm fast tracking through all the experiences and mistakes I had to go through in my 20s, and I'm having a lot of fun with it. And lately, one guy just basically told me to F off. And you know what? I did. And it's fine. And while doing so, I wrote down a small protocol of how you can handle rejection, how you can get through rejection. It seems like it's working for me, so I guess it might help you. So, mm, when you open up to a person saying like, "Hey, I like you," or like, "Hey, I like you," like depending, what you have to offer, what you desire at the moment, you become vulnerable. You open up to a person, and then the person is like, I don't see you that way, or like, my thoughts are occupied with someone else, or just like, no, off. um that sucks. I know in the moment you're like, but this is where we have to put some mindfulness, some awareness, and some strategy into our actions, and think about us tomorrow, day after tomorrow, 1 month, and so on. So if it's someone you like see for the first time and you probably will never see again, okay, maybe skip that advice, maybe skip that video. But if you care about your long-term reputation, your well-being, or maybe if it's someone that you're gonna see again, which probably most of you will, it is important to have some grace and to save face when you get rejected. Don't seek for closure. Don't ask why. Don't ask like, oh, why me? Or like, why not me? What can I do for you? Stop it, please. Um, if the person tells you like, hey, I don't see you that way, or like, hey, no, I don't think it's a good idea, you know what's the best response will be? All right, I wish you well. Even like just all right is enough. If you want to be extra cordial and like extra classy, you can say something like good luck with your, it's like if you want to, you can tell that, but just accept that and at least saving facely move on. Don't double text. Don't, find some excuses to reach out. Don't go to places in order to see this person. Like, no, just accept that people have free will. People are willing to take good things into their lives or are willing to pass on these good things. It doesn't necessarily make them better or worse, but obviously people who reject you are losers, right? But also remember that you probably rejected a couple of people. Maybe there were like people asking you out and you're like, no, I don't feel like that, or like straight away, no, you're a creep. But like you rejected a couple of people, and that's normal because there are 8 billion people in the world, and that would be weird if everybody would be just matching with everybody, like going out with the first person who's like asking them out too. So just accept. I know it sounds very easy to say but difficult to do. I'm meditating for like 10 years of my life, and it is difficult thing to do, but it comes with practice. Just accept that this is the desire of a person and apply some self-love and self-respect to yourself. Don't force other people to be with you. If the person is capable to see how beautiful, amazing, good, incredible you are, he will see that. If the person didn't see that, Okay, maybe he's incapable. Fine. In a moment, you might feel like, oh my God, how could he not see the value? Like he's losing, blah, blah, blah. It's okay. You don't have to. I mean, there's this analogy, right? That like people who appreciate Birkin bag know when it's a Birkin bag in front of them. And for some people, Birkin bag is just a bag. I'm that kind of person, but whatever. And so, like, don't try to like push your value onto the other person, like showing, no, look, I'm that amazing, I'm that amazing. Stop it. Have some self-respect, save face, just say, okay, cool, thanks for letting me know, and not like, keeping me around as an option, for example. That was in my case. Then obviously try to apply the gratitude mindset, try to apply the mindset that rejection is protection, rejection is redirection, because it is like this. Every rejection protects you from having some experiences that you probably shouldn't even have. Every rejection is redirecting you closer and closer to people that are supposed to be in your life, to people that are supposed to be your tribe, to maybe the one and only for you, if you believe in that. So it's like rejection is a good thing. You didn't waste anything. If anything, rejection is a win, because you showed some bravery, you showed some, ability to take action, you showed the ability to be vulnerable, to like open up to a person. So it's this person's loss, it's obvious, but also this rejection just shows you like the opportunity for growth for you, and like incredible qualities, because in this day and age where like people are afraid to talk about their feelings and stuff, if you are able to openly tell what are your intentions towards someone, hey, I mean, it's great, right? It's a great experience. And it's like, I think it was Nelson Mandela who said, like, I never lose, I either win or I learn. So it is a great learning experience, right? And take this negative feeling that you have right now in your system, like, oh my God, why he could reject me. Take it as a price to pay for a learning experience. You pay for courses, you pay for your uni, you pay for this experience as well. Why not? And obviously, while handling rejection, it's nice to have, it's almost essential, even though I know it's a luxury, but to have a support system. Better have more than one girlfriend or like gay friend if you have, because when we are emotionally unstable, we cannot handle ourselves sometimes. And can you imagine, like, your friend, another person, he or she is going through so many things of their own, and now you want to put all your emotions on this person as well. It's a lot. I mean, God bless best friends who like always there for their people, but I have four girlfriends that are aware of the situation happening with me, and I share bits with them, and this makes me not sound like a lunatic to just one of them. I sound like a lunatic to all four. But I mean, it helps me to balance, the communication with these friends as well, because obviously, if I'm thinking about this, this unpleasant thing that happened to me, I'm like, only want to talk about it, and then the communication is just unfair, because like I'm not listening to the friend, I'm just like talking, talking, talking. And then if I can say a little bit to that friend, a little bit to that friend, a little bit to that friend, then I can still have the like wholesome communication with people that will actually stay in my life, not like this guy who rejected me. If you don't have a support system and like friends 24/7 available, what I do, I record myself video messages, I record myself voice notes to listen to, and to just, sometimes when you just talk it out, it helps already. Or if you actually want advice, if you actually want some feedback, if you actually want to talk to someone but there is no one, chat gpt. I mean, chat gpt is just incredible. I talk to it very politely, And now our conversation is just, hearts and like, oh, I send love to you. Oh, girly, love to you too. So it's like, yeah, honestly, talk to ChatGPT if you don't have friends, or obviously, I can say, go to therapy, talk to therapist. But I understand it's expensive. It's only once a week. So ChatGPT, voice messages and videos messages to yourself, and of course your girl gang or your other friends. Just, you're not alone in this, right? And then if you got rejected because this person is into someone else, obviously you're gonna start comparing yourself to other person. Even if you have like super healthy self-esteem, small part of you might get this in your brain, like, why her, not me? Fuck this part. No. This is where you get your girlfriends telling you 24/7, or like ChatGPT telling you 24/7 how beautiful you are, how amazing you are, how smart you are, how strong you are, how he's a loser, and all of that. If you cannot get it from your friends, next question is like, are they your friends, but also like, get yourself out, talk to people, see how people perceive you. If you have strength for that, maybe you can, ask people like, hey, do you think this can be a learning curve for me? Maybe I do something wrong. What do you think? And not to, blame yourself a lot, or like think in hindsight that, oh, I should have done that, but just a learning experience. Like, maybe yeah, maybe I'm too pushy, or like maybe yeah, like my lifestyle is not super appealing to a guy. But also, don't change yourself for a guy. It's just only if it resonates with you, you know what I mean? But don't compare yourself to others. Like, you are unique. I heard Robert Greene saying that, like, the DNA that you have never been created before you, and will never ever ever be recreated. You are literally unique, one and only. There is no one else like you, and never will be. So forgetting that, or like thinking that you are less than someone else, this is no. And especially when it comes to love life, there is no such thing as competition in a love life. If someone makes you compete for them, it's already a toxic mess, like already a step away. Ew, this is disgusting. Um, I know it's difficult, but try to focus on your good qualities. Try to focus on your values. Or if you got really triggered by like the girl or whoever, like he's choosing over you, um, try to look at that girl from the inspiration perspective. What qualities of hers do you admire? What you want to boost in you, and use it as an inspiration. Why not? Not a goal to become like her, but to shine the light on parts of her that you think are the most attractive, that resonate with you, that you can cultivate within you too, to boost your self-esteem even more, to become even more irresistibly attractive, and to, feel better. Why not? And then, yeah, once again, just remember that every rejection bringing you closer and closer and closer to people that will actually appreciate you. You don't have to sell yourself to people. But if you have time, to reflect, to be like, yeah, maybe I don't talk enough about what I'm good at, like maybe I'm just like sitting there being all shy, and actually like nobody knows like I'm a certified mermaid, rescue diver, marathon runner, something like this, or also just like people are going their different path. Everybody is on a different timeline. You might search for relationship, this person might not search for relationship, or you might be ready for moving somewhere, or like building something, and he's in the other stage of life. Or maybe like there's so many different scenarios. It's not about your value, it's not about something is wrong with you. Most probably it's not about you, it's about the person who is not for you. And that's all right. Again, there are 8 billion people in the world. If everybody was for you, you wouldn't have time for anything else but people. So it's good. It's a good thing. Just believe and remember that it's a good thing, and thank God you don't waste more time that you already did on this person. And last but not least, you don't like everyone, and it's all right. And not everybody likes you, and there is nothing wrong with it. You can be the sweetest, juiciest, the most beautiful peach on planet Earth, but there are people who just into mangoes, for example, and they don't eat peaches. And there are people who like obsessed with peaches and eat, tons of them every year. So just be you, and the more authentically you are, the better, bigger, stronger chances that you're actually going to find people who are meant for you, who will see you, who will appreciate you. But start appreciating yourself first, okay? Rejection is not the end of the world. You'll be fine. Again, you never lose. You either win or you learn. I think when you get rejected and you save face and you go with your life with grace and with gratitude for whatever happens to you, you win and you are learning something new every day. Okay, thank you guys for watching. I hope your hearts will heal soon. If you have any questions, if you have any topics you want me to discuss, please leave them down below. I wish you well. I wish you luck. I wish you love and self-love, obviously. Take care. Bye.